What's good, everybody? It's D Brown Shanhan here, and today I got a new video series for you guys. In this video series, we're gonna be kicking some real talk. I'm gonna be giving y'all some life lessons that I learned because y'all know we crack a lot of jokes over here, but sometimes you gotta be able to crack a joke and spit some real at the same time. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's get into it. The first life lesson is do not believe the hype until you see it for yourself. Because people love gassing things, people love overhyping things. Hype trains are just it's a disaster. So I'll give you an example of a hype train that I saw with my very own eyes. My senior year of high school, our best forward was injured. He ran into a goalie and got like his grill messed up. So our forward, one of our team captains, was injured. And one of our players who was one of our key players, he graduated early, so he was no longer with us. And another one of our best players tore his ACL, so he wasn't with us either. So there was a black kid who played soccer. He was good, and everybody was like, "Oh, why don't he play soccer? Why don't he play soccer?" Midway through the season, I guess he decided, he pulled a David Ruffin. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna join y'all team." And the coach literally was like, "Okay, no tryout, just come on. You gonna give you a jersey." He didn't attend the practice or nothing. They gave him a jersey and he came with us to the game. So the kid comes in off the bench, I think, and he gets on. In the first play, he gets on the ball. Defender comes and tries to run after him with the ball. Defender bumps into him. Kid goes flying onto the ground. I'm like, okay, tough start. Next 2 or 3 times he touches the ball, pretty much the same thing happens. And I'm like, okay, all right, I've seen this kid play, and he is not that bad. Like, what is happening? So for the rest of the season that he plays with us, he plays like that. So he was hella overhyped. We thought they was talking about this kid like he was about to be Neymar or this bitch, but he came out there and was looking like Fernando Torres. No disrespect. Hopefully that kid never sees this video. The next life lesson is if your friends let you walk around lacking, they not your friends. I've been telling my friends forever. If I got a booger in my nose, if I got an eye booger hanging out, if I got some crust on my lip or something on my face or a stain anywhere, let me know. If you don't let me know, you're not my boy. You fake. You are a fraud. You are a fraudulent friend, and I don't need those kind of people in my life, and neither do you. So make sure your friends keep each other in check. Keep all your ducks in a row, as the people say. I think that's how it goes. The next life lesson is that girls want what they can't have.
Girls want what they can't have, so I don't text back when the screen flash.
So if you want a girl, tell her you're in a long distance relationship and watch her pursue you like you are a bag of money. She will throw everything at you. She'll text you, she'll nah, I'm joking. I'm not gonna condone y'all doing that. Don't tell nobody you're in a long distance relationship. Nah, but for real, don't do it. But that is true that girls want what they can't have. So do what you will with that information. Make your own plan, make your own schemes. You got it. And the next life lesson is for my broke people out there. For $5.28, you can get a full pizza, an entire pizza from Little Caesars. Yes, I know, don't click the dislike button yet. Little Caesars is trash, I know this. Oh my goodness, my phone. Okay, so yeah, I know Little Caesars is trash. Don't hit the dislike button yet. But if you are broke, $5.28 is not bad at all. You can tell little 8-year-old D Brown, yo, I'll give you a whole pizza if you can go get me $5.28. I would have that $5.28 to you within an hour. The next life lesson, don't be a hater on the internet, in real life. Don't be in nobody's comments calling them corny or whack unless they're doing something that hurts other people. If somebody is literally trying to make a living off of YouTube and you want to get in the way of standing there, people got mamas, bro. People got mamas, people got kids. Somebody trying to make a living off of YouTube. You want to be in the comment section calling them corny and whack because you don't like what they're doing. If you don't like what they're doing, just move around. You don't got to say all of that. Why you got to hate for it? And especially, one of the main things I see is when a local rapper, somebody like, you knew somebody, you kind of know him, you went to high school with him, and he's like, maybe he want to be a rapper. Like, you being like, oh, that nigga whack. He ain't gonna never make it. What does that do for you? Like, especially to tell somebody that, you gotta be like, you really gotta not have anything going in your life. Don't be a hater. If anything, support people, bro. If anybody trying to do something that don't hurt nobody and they're trying their hardest, why not support them? If it don't hurt nobody and they're trying to feed their family, why would you get in the way of that? The next life lesson, if you like a girl, do not leave heart eye emojis under her Instagram pictures, or don't slide up leaving heart eye emojis under those pictures. There is exceptions. If you like one of those, like, you a sexy flexy ass Trey Songz ass nigga, you can do that. I myself, I know myself. I am not a sexy flexy ass Trey Songz ass nigga. So if I do that, or just a regular nigga does that, some of y'all might be regular niggas, some of y'all out there might be sexy flexy Trey Songz ass niggas. But if I do that, I'm a regular dude, and I do that, if I don't know the girl that well, if I'm just like, that's not how I'm gonna shoot my shot, you know what you get labeled as? Thirsty. And once you get labeled as thirsty, she will tell her friends will tell their friends, it'll get around, and all the girls will be like, oh my God, he's so annoying. He oh my God, like, don't talk to him, he's annoying. And once you get that, it is hard to get girls. I've seen it happen to, well, he wasn't really my friend, but I've seen it happen to people before, man. So one of my things in life, one of my big things is I am so paranoid about being labeled a thirsty nigga. I barely compliment women. I barely compliment, even women who are my friends, I barely compliment them because I don't want to be labeled a thirsty nigga. That's one of my deep down darkest secrets, and y'all know that. I don't tell people that. We brothers now. Hit the like button. Next life lesson is to read. When I was younger, I used to read so much. Like, my teachers told me, oh, reading makes you smarter. And I don't know how true that is, but I feel like for me personally, it did help me. Reading increased my competency, my vocabulary. It made me see, like, I had a broader general knowledge of things. Like, to this day, I'll hear a word and be like, how do I know what that word means? Like, I've never said that word before. But because of how much I read, or at least how much I used to read, I'll be knowing words that I don't even know that I know, you know? That was weird, you know? I read almost as much as I played video games and sports up until like 5th grade. In 5th grade, I started getting bad grades because I was worried about women. I'll give you a quick little story. In 5th grade, I had this history teacher who did not like me. And I remember when interim reports came out for the beginning of the year, I had a 19 in history, 19 out of 100. That is a super F. And I had always gotten A's and B's. Like, I was a really like smart kid, or at least I was good at school. I don't know, smart the word. I was good at school. So my mom, my poor mama, who is used to her son getting nothing but A's and B's, I get to come home, show her an interim report with a 19 on it, and the look on her face, like literally, like I was in 5th grade. So I was old enough to, like, you know, I wasn't a little punk. I was old enough to like, you know, people be like, you crying? So I remember I showed it to my mom, and the look on her face made me break down in tears. Like, I cried because the look on my mom's face was like she was she was hurt, bruh. I had a 19. Her super smart son, who people always bragged on, telling her he's so smart and well mannered. This nigga came home with a 19 out of 100. So, purpose of that story is don't let women distract you, and that's gonna read, and that's gonna carry us into the next life lesson. Get your priorities in order. Have your priorities. Jesus, can I talk? Have your priorities in order at all times. As of late, I've been struggling with that. Like I said, women, that was the distraction in 5th grade. Sometimes that is still my distraction these days. So get your priorities in order. Don't let women run your life, you know? Rappers, you always hear rappers say, don't chase women, chase money, and the women will chase you. Meek Mill said, we don't chase bitches, we chase money, and that do say. Because when you get that money, them hoes do whatever you say. J. Cole got a line too. He was like, why you niggas chase vagina? We just let the paper blind us while vagina chase behind us. That is that's cringe bars, J. Cole. But we gonna move along. Basically, get your priorities in order. Don't let women run your life. And the last life lesson for today is don't take things for granted, especially good friends. I mean this about everything in life, because you have a lot of things that other people don't have. Remember this, no matter how bad you're doing, there's always somebody out there doing worse. So don't take anything for granted. And I want to hone in on friends. Don't take good friends for granted, because I certainly have not, and I never will. My friend group in high school, I've had good friends here in college also, but specifically my friend group in high school is like everybody who I hung out with in high school. Those guys are my brothers, because without them, I really wouldn't have got through high school. Not to say it was like hard or difficult, like the work. I mean, like those guys kept me laughing. Like we all joked around 24/7. They kept me motivated. It's like I'm a very cynical person. Like I don't like that about myself. I don't like the fact that I'm cynical and that a lot of stuff make me mad for no reason. But I thought high school was a joke. Like it was like we relearning history that we've been learning since kindergarten. We keep relearning the same history. Now I'm learning math that I will never use again Well, I don't want to be a mathematician. Why do I gotta why do I gotta have algebra? Why do I gotta do calculus? Why I gotta do all this junk? I know what I want to do in my life, and math don't have nothing to do with it. So I thought the whole thing was just like, yo, this junk is whack, bro. Like, why am I coming here? And I hated school, and low-key, I still do hate school. But because of that group of guys, it's a fairly large group of people. I'm not gonna try and name everybody because I know I would miss some people. But don't take good friends for granted, because like those dudes will be my brothers forever. So I'm pretty sure we all got a friend group out there. Maybe your friend group is just you and your best friend, or maybe it's like a couple people. But don't take your friend group for granted, because there's people out there who don't have that. There's people out there who have iffy friends who are, they can't count on them. Their friends are double agents, I guess. I don't know if that's the phrase you would use, but don't take good friends for granted. So those are some life lessons. I mean, I got more. If y'all want them, go ahead and give me let me get that like 400 likes, and we'll do a part 2 of this. I got a lot of shit to say, and I'm not bleeping that one out because I mean that one from the heart. It's a lot of stuff that I feel like I can, you know, that I wish people told me when I was younger, or some of y'all might not even be younger. Some of y'all might know this. So, as always, I'm D Brown Shanghai. Did the video just skip? I think my video just skipped. We're gonna try it again. So as always, I'm D Brown Shanghai, and I'm up out of here. And I can see that because I have my laptop right here while I'm recording. So it looked like it skipped. And sometimes if it skipped on the screen, it's gonna skip when I render it. So bye. Make sure you hit the like button.
All these people heads are hollow, only wanna be accepted, so they try to make an image till the soul is disconnected. To the day I stand corrected, I will fight with the viciousness. Years from now you'll laugh cause you witnessed this. Tell you why I spit like this, cause I don't give a fuck. Way too many told me no until I felt like I was stuck, but I rose. So happy with the path that I chose. They call me Mariano cause I'm bringing every game to a close now.
They shoot